Welcome to Talk About. On our website you'll find lots of information to help you if you care for young children with speech, language and communication needs. In this short film, I will focus on how you can help children who have receptive language difficulties. This describes children who struggle to make sense of what other people say to them. Speech and language therapists often refer to them as comprehension difficulties. The first few years of life are key to how well children learn to speak and understand. To do this, they need a language-rich environment at home and at preschool. It's up to us to create that environment by providing children with lots of opportunities to talk with us right from the start. Without this, they may be at risk of developing receptive language difficulties. There are other risk factors which may lead to a child developing receptive language difficulties, such as having a hearing loss, a learning difficulty, or a developmental delay. But whatever the cause, there are lots of positive things we can do to help a child overcome receptive language difficulties. One of the first things we need to do is recognise the condition. This can be tricky, as you can't look inside a child's head to see what they're understanding or receiving. Instead, you need to observe the child and pay close attention to what they're saying and doing. Look out for children who repeat part of your sentences back to you. So if you give an instruction like, "Please go and hang your coat up," they may simply respond, "Coat up," without actually carrying out the instruction because they haven't fully understood it. Or if you ask a direct question, like, "Where does the sheep live?" you might hear back, "Sheep live," or "sheep," again because they haven't really understood what it is they need to respond. Sometimes children cope by watching the others in their group and copying what they do when you give an instruction. Or, during group activities, you may notice children with receptive language difficulties typically tune out or lose focus easily or even wander off. This is because they find it hard to follow what you're saying to the group. They may need one-to-one support to help them stay focused and join in. Also, look out for children with expressive language difficulties, those who struggle to put into the right words what it is they want to say, as this condition can sometimes go hand in hand with receptive language difficulties.
He's splashing the water and washing his face. Somebody hiding in something. We might have somebody hiding on something. Or we might have somebody hiding under something.
It's important to be really careful about how you speak with a child who has receptive language difficulties. Down. It fell down. Joining in with their play is a great starting point. Stay close to the child, on their level if possible, to help them keep listening to you. You'll need to keep what you say short and simple, and you'll need to repeat words more often than usual. It's helpful to observe a child with receptive language difficulties carefully. Then you can comment on what they're doing, which helps them learn the words for the things they're most interested in. Don't bombard them with questions, but leave lots of time for them to respond to you.
Put an arm on Mr. Potato Head. We've not got long left. We need to finish him before we go find our mums.
Arm in. Big push.
Maybe he could go. Shall we give him a lie down on the sofa?
Sometimes we use signing to give children extra information, which makes it easier for them to understand what we're saying. And we emphasise the key words to really make them stand out. Let's hear how Lucy has been supporting Lee at nursery, using signing and other techniques.
Oh, it's a bit hot. Lee has some special needs. He's got got a syndrome called Golden Hair syndrome, which causes him to have global developmental delay, part of which is his speech and language. He's got minimum speech at the moment. It's coming on quite a lot at the moment. But we do a lot of sign language, don't we, Lee? Yes. So when you want to, which I've learnt by doing work with our local speech and language therapist. She comes to the setting and does some work with us, doesn't she, Lee? Hey? So that's not Mummy, that's Lee. Lee, can you put the train under the stairs? Oh. He's on the stairs. I've worked with Lee now for 18 months, so to see the difference that the help that everybody's put in with me in him is amazing. To see how far he's come along is really good in the last 18 months. So you're doing really well, aren't you, Lee? Are they going to eat dinner? What can we find them? A boat? They can't eat a boat.
Whether you work with or care for children with complex or mild receptive language difficulties, how you communicate with them makes all the difference to how they learn to communicate.
Ready, Grace? Up, 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 up. Good girl. Good.
We hope you found this film useful. Remember, some children can have more than one speech, language or communication need. So a child with a receptive language difficulty may also have an expressive language difficulty, as the two can go together. You'll find more information about expressive language difficulties on the Talk About website.